Hello World Mouseboard here as a okay, yeah, well, it's been a bit and things have changed. One of the more obvious ones is um my little PNG tuber thing in the corner. Yeah, I composed it. Yeah, I'm using Rahi tuber, and this is composed of like multiple pieces. I can like change the expression. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I only have from 0 to 5 on the numpad. Duh. So I concocted this. Yeah, my drawing sucks, but it's meant to like. This here is kind of meant to like just be here for at least until I draw something better. So it's gonna look like crap for a while. Okay. The thing that I need to get off my chest. I fucked up. Royally. Then again, that doesn't even begin to describe it. Not at all. Okay. The irony is that, like, I knew it was a bad idea. Like, halfway to the... Like, probably somewhere from midway to the end. And that is, like, the Anarch playthrough. Because, yeah, that... Because, yeah, a playthrough of a game made by a bigot and all-around piece of shit... That was probably not a bright idea. Then again, I've somehow managed to do worse. But that's another story for another time. Yeah, the irony is that I knew midway through, like, maybe this wasn't such a good idea, but, like, sunk cost and all of that shit. Now, the thing that really came to a head was that someone on the Fediverse had and I am not naming who, because, like, that's a personal matter which I'm still trying to figure out how to solve. Has as a condition that if you have anything that even smells of endorsement of a bigot or all-around piece of shit, you get blocked. And honestly, I don't blame them. I do not blame them for that in the slightest. Needless to say, guess what happened? That was a wake-up call. Should it have happened? Should the whole shebang happened and I had enough sense to just, like, not do that? Yes. But did I learn something from this? Also yes. Like, admittedly, it's completely my fault. One, I should have known better than to do that in the first place. Two, even if I could somehow get away with it, I probably should have made my position on Drummingfish more explicit, more straightforward. But, oh well, what happened happened. You live and you learn. That's how it goes. Now, how to fix this? So far, what I have done is that I've unlisted the whole series until I figure out what the hell to actually do. I'm not going to outright delete it because that would be dishonest of me, I feel. What I'm likely to do is, like, relist it with, like, a warning that, like, it wasn't a bright idea. That's probably what's going to happen. Now, on that note, I'm going to segue into something that I have a bunch of stuff planned. One of them is performing a hard fork of Drummyfish's stuff because, well, it is always moral to hard fork the soft the it is always moral to hard fork the projects of bigots and assholes and just complete other pieces of shit. So because, like, I'm gonna, like, here's my view of things. There is no shame in giving the devil his due. There is shame, however, in not calling the devil out on his bullshit. As you can see, that's what I felt to do. Now, I'm going to perform a hard fork of some of the libraries and of Anarch. And I'm also going to, like, modify them slightly. Again, they're a hard fork, so I'm not really going to worry about what Upstream's up to. Like, one of the things I've noticed that's really dumb. Why is it that the settings are, like, compiled in... Well, then again, it's like suckless, which, honestly, that LE should be changed to an A. It sucks ass. Oh. So yeah, I plan on hard forking that and making my own modifications. Mainly so that, well, so that people can actually use the shit without having to worry about dealing with another piece of shit. Now, of course, technically speaking, all the shit's in the public domain, so... Technically speaking, like, you don't even have the credit to do it at all, but, well, intellectual honesty and all that, and just basic conscience would prevent me and probably others from doing that. So that kinda... So I'm hard forking it so that... And besides, maybe I can fix some of the dumb shit that's in there. Of course, another thing is, like, as I'm modifying it and shit, I'm probably gonna do, like, videos about going through the code and stuff. I mean, with Anarch alone, I've already seen some weird shit. One of it, I mean, in the long run, ain't that big of a deal. But still, for consistency, I'd probably adjust. And then the other one is just outright stupid. Of course, now that I have... Moving on, of course, now that I have a full-blown computer, and not just doing it on my phone, I can now do, like, a full-blown, I can now properly run Doom correctly. So what I'm probably gonna do is revisit Doom Eevee Edition and do all of the mods. So there's that. And then like with the little avatar thing, maybe it'll like give me some shit to like do videos in that. And maybe get me out of this freaking slump. Especially getting like the fuck up off of my chest. 'Cause like, yeah, I'm the kind of person for which like, if I fuck up, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to do some shit in the future. That kinda depends on like what happens next. Like, what happens next kinda depends on like some other shit going on. So we'll just see what happens. I am also like working on like a static site generator because of course like every programmer and their mother has to have like a static site generator, of course. But yeah, I'm planning on working on that. That way I can get some writing done that I've had knocking around in my skull. Yeah, like one of the things that might have at least reduced the damage of the playthrough is like the writings and the videos and shit that I had planned. That's, for lack of a better way to put it off the top of my head, basically run Drummyfish and his LRS troop of dumb fucks over the coals on their bullshit. Yeah. Probably if I had that, I wouldn't be in this mess. But then again, I probably shouldn't have done... I shouldn't... Oh well, coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm doing what I can to fix the damage now. So that's it. Expect some shit in the future. Ieho Koko Kurji.